In this video, we will discuss trigonometric ratios of allied angles. This can be done in two ways. First, by using addition formulae, and there is another method, a shortcut method, which we will discuss later on. So first, using addition formulae. Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Number Collage. My channel features easy to understand concept videos on mathematics. I believe the best way to learn math is to understand mathematical concepts through basics. So let's learn math through basics. Let us understand what are allied angles. Angles of the type n pi by 2 plus minus theta are called allied angles. Find sine of pi by 2 minus theta by addition formula of sine a minus b. It will be sine pi by 2 cos theta minus cos pi by 2 sine theta. Sine pi by 2 is 1 cos theta minus cos pi by 2 is 0 sine theta. Therefore, sine pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta, which also implies cosec pi by 2 minus theta as 1 upon sine pi by 2 minus theta, because cosec and sine are reciprocals of each other. So that will be 1 upon cos theta. So cosec pi by 2 minus theta will be sec theta. Find cos of pi by 2 minus theta by addition formula of cos a minus b. It will be cos pi by 2 cos theta plus sin pi by 2 sin theta. Cos pi by 2 is 0 cos theta plus sin pi by 2 is 1 sin theta. So therefore cos pi by 2 minus theta will be sin theta, which implies sec pi by 2 minus theta equals 1 upon cos pi by 2 minus theta. That will be 1 upon sin theta. Therefore, sec pi by 2 minus theta will be cosec theta. Find tan pi by 2 minus theta. Tan pi by 2 minus theta will be sin pi by 2 minus theta upon cos pi by 2 minus theta. We have just found out sin pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta and cos pi by 2 minus theta as sin theta. So that will be cot theta. So tan of pi by 2 minus theta is cot theta. Find sin pi by 2 plus theta. By addition formula, we write sin pi by 2 cos theta plus cos pi by 2 sin theta. That will be sin pi by 2 is 1 cos theta plus cos pi by 2 is 0 sin theta. So therefore, sin pi by 2 plus theta is cos theta. Similarly, cosec pi by 2 plus theta will be 1 upon sin pi by 2 plus theta, that will be 1 upon cos theta, that is sec theta. Cos of pi by 2 plus theta by addition formula will be cos pi by 2 cos theta minus sin pi by 2 sin theta. Cos pi by 2 is 0 cos theta minus sin pi by 2 is 1 sin theta. Therefore, cos pi by 2 plus theta is minus sin theta. Sec pi by 2 plus theta will be 1 upon cos pi by 2 plus theta, that will be 1 upon minus sin theta, which will be minus cosec theta. Tan pi by 2 plus theta will be sin pi by 2 plus theta upon cos pi by 2 plus theta. We have already found sin pi by 2 plus theta as cos theta and cos pi by 2 plus theta as minus sin theta. Therefore, tan pi by 2 plus theta will be minus cot theta. Cot pi by 2 plus theta will be cos pi by 2 plus theta upon sin pi by 2 plus theta. But we have found out cos pi by 2 plus theta is minus sin theta and sin pi by 2 plus theta as cos theta. Therefore, cot pi by 2 plus theta will be minus tan theta. Cot pi by 2 minus theta will be cos pi by 2 minus theta upon sin pi by 2 minus theta. We have already found out cos pi by 2 minus theta as sin theta and sin pi by 2 minus theta as cos theta. Therefore, cot pi by 2 minus theta will be tan theta. Now we will talk about trigonometric ratios of allied angles by using a shortcut method. We will study a shortcut method in which trigonometric ratios of allied angles can be easily found out. So let us see the shortcut method of allied angles. Consider cos of allied angle pi by 2 minus theta. Here this angle pi by 2 minus theta is in the form 1 multiplied by pi by 2 minus theta, where this 1 is an odd integer. Therefore, we can write this cos as sine of this theta. Next, we will check in which quadrant this angle pi by 2 minus theta lies. Obviously, pi by 2 minus theta lies in the first quadrant, and we know that in the first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. Therefore, this sign will be positive. Hence, we get this cos pi by 2 minus theta as sin theta, which we have already found out by using addition formula of cos a minus b. Next, we will find sine of pi by 2 minus theta. Here again, the angle pi by 2 minus theta is in the form 1 times pi by 2 minus theta, where this 1 is an odd integer. So therefore, we write this cos of this theta. Next, we have to check in which quadrant this pi by 2 minus theta lies. Obviously, it lies in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. Therefore, this cos theta will also be positive. So therefore, sine of pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta. What about tan of pi by 2 minus theta? Here also, coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore, we write this tan as cot of this theta. Next, angle pi by 2 minus theta lies in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all ratios are positive, therefore, this will also be positive. What about cosec pi by 2 minus theta? Here also, coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore, we change cosec to sec of this angle theta. The angle pi by 2 minus theta lies in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all ratios are positive, so this will also be positive. Sec pi by 2 minus theta. Here, the coefficient of this pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. So therefore, this sec will change to cosec of this theta. And since this angle lies in the first quadrant, this will also be plus. Now sine of pi by 2 plus theta. Here the coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. So therefore this sign will change to cos of this theta, and pi by 2 plus theta lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive. Therefore, this will be plus cos theta. Cos of pi by 2 plus theta. Here, coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. This cos will change to sine of this theta, and since pi by 2 plus theta lies in the second quadrant where cos is negative, therefore this will be negative sine theta or minus sine theta. Tan of pi by 2 plus theta. Here also coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore this tan will become cot. of this theta, and since this angle pi by 2 plus theta lies in the second quadrant and tan in the second quadrant being negative, this cot will be minus cot theta. Next, cot of pi by 2 plus theta. Here also coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore this cot will change to tan of this theta, and since pi by 2 plus theta lies in the second quadrant, cot in the second quadrant being negative, this tan will also be minus tan theta. Cosec pi by 2 plus theta. Here coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore this cosec will change to sec of this theta, and since pi by 2 plus theta lies in the second quadrant and cosec being positive in second quadrant, this sec will also be positive. And finally sec of pi by 2 plus theta. Here also coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore this sec will change to cosec of this theta, and since pi by 2 plus theta lies in the second quadrant where sec is negative, therefore this will be minus cosec theta. So this is how we can find trigonometric ratios of allied angles in way of shortcut method. Now we will discuss trigonometric ratios of pi plus theta. Consider sin pi plus theta. By addition formula, it will be sin pi cos theta plus cos pi sin theta. Sin pi is 0 cos theta plus cos pi is minus 1 sin theta. So we get sin of pi plus theta equals minus sin theta. Cos pi plus theta by addition formula will be cos pi cos theta minus sin pi sin theta. Cos pi is minus 1 cos theta. Sin pi is 0 sin theta. So cos pi plus theta will be minus cos theta. Tan pi plus theta will be sin pi plus theta upon cos pi plus theta, that will be minus sin theta upon minus cos theta, that will be tan theta. Cot pi plus theta will be 1 upon tan pi plus theta, that will be 1 upon this tan theta, which will be cot theta. Cosec pi plus theta will be 1 upon sin pi plus theta, but sin pi plus theta is minus sin theta, so therefore it will be 1 upon minus sin theta, that will be minus cosec theta. Sec pi plus theta will be 1 upon cos pi plus theta, but cos pi plus theta is minus cos theta, so therefore it will be 1 upon minus cos theta, which will be minus sec theta. Now we will see shortcut method to find trigonometric ratios of pi plus theta. When the angle of trigonometric ratio is pi plus theta, if the coefficient of pi is any one of the positive integer 1, 2, 3, etc., then this trigonometric ratio does not change, it remains the same. For example, in case of sin pi plus theta, because of this pi, sine will remain sine of this theta. To decide the sine of sine theta, we have to check in which quadrant this angle pi plus theta lies. It lies in the third quadrant where tan and cot are positive and remaining ratios are negative. Since in third quadrant this sign is negative, therefore this sine theta will carry a negative sign. So therefore sine pi plus theta will be minus sine theta. Similarly, cos pi plus theta will be cos theta itself, but since this angle pi plus theta lies in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant, cos being negative, this cos theta will be minus cos theta. In case of tan pi plus theta, it will be tan theta itself, and the angle lies in the third quadrant. See here. Therefore, where tan is positive, therefore this will be plus tan theta. Cosec pi plus theta will also be cosec theta, but pi plus theta lies in the third quadrant, in which cosec is negative, therefore this will be minus cosec theta. Sec of pi plus theta will be sec theta itself, since the angle pi plus theta lies in the third quadrant, where sec theta is negative. Therefore, this will be minus sec theta. And cot pi plus theta will be cot theta itself. And since angle pi plus theta lies in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant cot being positive, this cot will also be plus cot theta. We can find trigonometric ratios of angle pi minus theta as usual by using addition formulae of sine theta and cos theta. But here we will see only the shortcut method of finding trigonometric ratios of pi minus theta. The procedure is same because in the angle pi minus theta, the coefficient of pi is any of the positive integers 1, 2, 3, etc. The trigonometric ratio does not change, it remains the same. All we have to check in which quadrant this angle pi minus theta lies, and accordingly we have to give the signs to the resulting trigonometric ratio. So let us start from sine of pi minus theta. Because of this pi, this sine will remain sine of this theta. To decide the sine of this sine theta, we find that this angle pi minus theta lies in the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant we know that only sine and cosec are positive and the remaining ratio is negative. Since angle pi minus theta lies in the second quadrant, in which sine is positive, therefore this sine theta will be positive. Similarly, cos pi minus theta will be cos theta because of this pi, and since this angle pi minus theta lies in the second quadrant, in which cos is negative, therefore this will be minus cos theta. Tan pi minus theta will be tan theta. Angle pi minus theta is in the second quadrant, in which tan is negative. Therefore, this will be minus tan theta. Cosec pi minus theta will be cosec theta. Angle pi minus theta is in second quadrant, in which cosec is positive. Therefore, this will be positive. Sec pi minus theta will be sec theta. Angle pi minus theta is in the second quadrant, in which sec is negative. Therefore, this will be minus sec theta. Cot pi minus theta will be cot theta. But pi minus theta is in the second quadrant, in which cot theta is negative. Therefore, this will be minus cot theta. So this is how we can write trigonometric ratios of angle pi plus theta and pi minus theta. Find sine 210. We can write this as sine of 180 plus 30. Because of 180 or pi radians, this will be sine 30 only. But because 180 plus 30 lies in the third quadrant, in which sine is negative, therefore this will be minus sine 30, which is minus half. Sine of minus 330 will be minus sine 330, because sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. This will be minus sine 360 minus 30, but 360 is 2 pi radians. Therefore, it will be minus sine of 30 only. But this angle 330 lies in the fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant sine is negative. Therefore, this will be minus of minus sine 30, that will be plus 30, that will be 1 upon 2. What will be sine square 120? It will be sine square of 90 plus 30, but this 90 is pi by 2, and the coefficient of pi by 2 is 1, which is an odd integer. Therefore, it will be cos square 30. But this angle 90 plus 30 or 120 lies in the second quadrant in which sine is positive. Therefore, this cos square 30 will also be positive. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and square of that gives us 3 by 4. What will be cos of 570? It will be cos of 540 plus 30. But this 540 is nothing but 3 pi radians. Therefore, this will be cos of 30. But this angle 3 pi plus 30 lies, so it will be 0, then pi, then 2 pi, and back again to 3 pi plus 30. So that will be third quadrant in which cos is negative. So this will be minus cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So it will be minus root 3 by 2. We have to prove that sine of pi by 3 plus a cos of pi by 3 plus b minus cos of pi by 3 plus a into sine of pi by 3 plus b equals sine a minus b. If we assume this bracket to be a, this bracket to be b, this bracket to be a, and this bracket to be b, then this is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b, which is nothing but sine of a minus b. That will be sine of pi by 3 plus a minus pi by 3 plus b. That will be this pi by 3 cancels with this pi by 3, and this minus will make this plus sign minus. So finally we get sine of a minus b, which is what we have to prove. Next, we have to prove tan of 7 pi by 6 cot of 7 pi by 6 minus tan 420 cot of 240 equals 0. We write tan of this 7 pi by 6 as pi plus pi by 6 into cot of this 7 pi by 6 as pi plus pi by 6 minus tan of this 420 as 360 plus 60 into cot of this 240 as 180 plus 60. Because of this pi, this will be tan of pi by 6, which is tan 30, into the angle pi plus pi by 6 lies in the third quadrant, which is tan's own quadrant. So this will be plus tan 30 into, because of this pi, this will be cot of this pi by 6. But since pi plus pi by 6 angle lies in the third quadrant, it will be positive. Minus 360 is 2 pi, and because of this 2 pi, this will be tan of this 60. But this angle lies in the first quadrant in which all trigonometric ratios are positive, so this will be tan 60 itself, into, because of this 180, which is pi, this will be cot 60 itself, and this angle 240 lies in the third quadrant, which is cot's own quadrant, so therefore this will be positive. Now it will be tan 30, 30, 60, side opposite to 30 is 1, side opposite to 60 is root 3, and hypotenuse 2. So tan 30 will be 1 upon the root 3 into cot pi by 6 is nothing but cot 30 itself. So cot 30 is root 3 minus tan 60 is root 3 multiplied by cot 60 will be 1 upon root 3. This root 3 cancels with this root 3. This root 3 cancels with this root 3. It will be 1 minus 1, that is 0, which is what we have to prove. Friends, if you like this video, please click the like button. Share this video with your friends and classmates. Don't forget to subscribe this channel to get more videos of this type. Give your constructive comments to make my videos better. See you in the next video. Until then, keep watching Number Collage. Thank you.